Hello everyone, Lord of Rings here. Today I will be showing you guys one fast way to get miles in Animal Crossing's New Horizons. Just a side note here, we will be using the time travel for this method, so if you do not want to do it, I totally respect that. But even then, you may still be able to learn a thing or two from this video. I know there's already tons of videos online suggesting you to get the 500 miles repeatedly from the nuke stop, but what if I told you that we could do better, and we can get this method to work even more efficiently? Well, stay tuned, as I will be guiding you through a simple setup that takes just a few items, and then we'll be good to go. Starting off, let's go through the setup. You will need several items for the setup, and they are generally pretty easy to obtain, but don't worry if you do not have some of them, as these items just boost the efficiency of the method, meaning that the more you have the better, but none of them are really mandatory. Number 1. A wardrobe. Doesn't matter which kind, you just need it to change your clothes. Place it somewhere near the resident service. Number 2. A piece of furniture you can cook with. Examples are a kitchen island, a clay furnace, a gas range, etc. Put it near the resident service with a wardrobe. You will also need some ingredients to work with, depending on what cooking recipes you have. For example, if you have a recipe for apple juice, then you can get some apples and you're good. And also, the simpler the recipe, the better. Number 3. A crafting bench. Again, any variant works. Let it join the other two pieces of furniture near the resident service. Then get some materials to craft with. You will need a lot of materials for this task. However, if you happen to have the recipes for scattered papers and document stack, and at least one of these two items, then you can craft one into the other and repeat the process. To explain what I meant by it, you can start with a document stack, for example, craft scattered papers, and then you can use the scattered papers to craft a document stack. Now, I know this might seem pointless, but it will all make sense later on. Number 4. Get 4 trees near the service center. If you do not have 4 trees for whatever reason, plant 4 trees there. And wait until they are fully grown. Side notes here, fruit trees are better than normal trees for our purpose, as they never allow wasps to spawn in them. Then, go get several flimsy axes either by crafting or buying from the shop. You need them so you can get wood from the trees you just planted. Again, the more axes you have, the better. Number 5. A few hardwood tree or pine tree starts. You can buy them from Nooks and Cranny, however, you do not need that many. Just get 5 starts and it should be more than enough. If you want, you can also prepare a few fruits, but you can also get them from the fruit trees you planted, so it's completely up to you. And don't forget to get a shovel as well so that you can plant the fruits. And that is everything you want for this method to work efficiently. After you get all of them, put the crafting bench, cooking spot, the wardrobe, and the 4 trees somewhere around the resident service if you haven't already. Once that's done, you're all set. Before we jump into the execution, I just want to show you what we did the setup for. You see, once the initial getaway package debt is paid full, you get Nook Miles Plus, which gives you additional tasks you can do in order to earn extra miles. And what we did during the setup essentially allows us to finish some of these tasks way more efficiently than usual. The tasks we'll be targeting are capturing memory, change clothes, chop wood, plant tree, plant fruit tree, craft items, and cook a meal. Capturing a memory is pretty simple, you just take a picture of literally anything. Changing clothes can be done by using the wardrobe we placed down earlier. Chopping wood is easily done by grinding your axe against the trees we planted earlier. Planting tree is even simpler, you just get a tree start and plant it on the ground. Planting fruit tree is done by digging a hole in the ground and burying a fruit inside. For cooking a meal, well, go to the cooking spot and cook something simple. Finally, crafting items. This task requires you to craft 3 items, which takes up quite a bit of material. But remember earlier when I talked about the document stack and scattered papers? This is when you can make use of this seemingly useless mechanic, craft the item back and forth for 3 times, and the task is finished. The tasks mentioned above are just the main ones we will be focusing on. That being said, if you see a task with a ×5 multiplier, you can still do it. For example, I got a ×5 catch snowflakes task, which would give me 1,000 miles after I finish it, and this would be a perfect kind of exception. Alright, that's enough preparation. Let's dive into the best part, the execution, aka the farming process. Step 1. Save your game. When you see the dialog box says Save Complete, you can press the Home button but do not close the game, since that would lower the efficiency of the method. Step 2. Go to Settings, go under System, scroll down to Date and Time, and you should be able to change the time of your console. When you are there, change the date to January 1st at 4:59 AM. When you select OK, you will notice that the date and time has changed. Step 3. Get back into the game, wait for it to load the title screen, then press any button to start the game. Once you load in, you do not need to do anything, just wait for the daily announcement that always happens at 5 AM and mash through it. Step 4. Go to the residence service and check your daily Nuke Miles task. If there's any of the following tasks, do it with the items we prepared during the setup. When you finish, go to the Nuke stop and collect 500 miles. And after that is done, step 5. Repeat steps 1 to 5, save the game, change the time, get back to the game, wait for the announcement, blast through the tasks, and finish off by collecting 500 miles. This means each reload will net you at least 500 miles, which is about 160 miles per minute. But it can go even higher with a bit of luck with the daily tasks, to a rate around 200 miles per minute on average. And the good thing about this method is that it will keep working either until forever or when you find yourself with enough miles, whichever comes first. When you're done, just change the time of the console back to real world time, and there you go, you just earned tons of miles. And yeah, that's all for today. If you found the video helpful, remember to leave a like and subscribe, that would be very helpful to me. I love you all, have a good one. Oh, this game, man. Whenever I start recording, it just keeps sending balloons to me. Like, I don't know why. And now there's just a balloon right in front of the camera. This is crazy.